Hey everyone, and welcome back! We're tackling one of the most stressful questions in modern dating. What happens psychologically the second you stop texting her? Most guys believe stopping communication means losing her forever.
Beautiful day for a
The
drive,
truth is, it often leads to a massive immediate shift in the dynamic, putting you back in control. We're going to dive into the mind of a woman and reveal the exact internal dialogue that starts when your texts dry up. This is not about manipulation, it's about showing self-respect and establishing a principle of matched effort. Let's get right into the 7 psychological shifts that occur. Point 1. The attention economy and the sudden void. Let's begin with a fundamental truth. Attention is currency in the dating world. Attractive women, especially, are used to a constant flow of attention. Your texts, your likes, your check-ins are all part of her attention circle. When you are constantly reaching out, your effort becomes normalized. She knows you're interested, and because she has that certainty, she doesn't feel any urgency to reciprocate. Your attention is essentially free. Now, imagine that constant stream of validation suddenly stops. It creates a jarring, psychological void. Think of it like a sound being played consistently in the background. You barely notice it until it suddenly cuts out. That unexpected silence forces a mental shift. She's no longer thinking, should I reply to him? She's thinking, why isn't he texting me? Isn't he texting me? Did I do something wrong? Is he talking to someone else? That shift from complacency to curiosity is the first crucial step in reclaiming leverage. Point 2. Why silence is your strongest signal. If you've expressed your interest, either directly or through consistent effort, and she hasn't matched that effort, continuing to text is a declaration that her low investment is acceptable. You are essentially giving her complete control of the dynamic. This is the moment to use silence as your strongest signal. Stopping the text message chain is not a passive action. It is an active move to take back your power and self-respect. You are breaking the pattern of chasing. We've all heard the analogy of the butterfly. The more you chase it, the further it flies away. But if you stop, sit still, and focus on yourself, it may just land on your shoulder. Your silence tells her, my time and attention are valuable, and they are not free. This boundary setting is what creates respect, which is a massive component of attraction. You're stepping back to reevaluate, not for her, but for you, ensuring your energy is focused on someone who genuinely values it. Point 3. The woman who craves attention. Now, let's examine the mindset of a woman who is used to being the center of attention. For her, constant validation acts as a comfort zone. Your texts are her applause. They confirm her desirability. Hear the tea. When you cease communication, it's like the applause stops mid-performance. Her initial reaction might be pure confusion, but that quickly morphs into curiosity and, if she was even slightly interested, potentially renewed attraction. Her internal monologue goes from, he's just another admirer, to wait, why is he different? This is the moment where she starts to invest energy in thinking about you, trying to solve the mystery of your disappearance. It flips the script. She is now giving you attention, even if it's just in her own head. This psychological chase can reignite her interest, forcing her to consider you not as a certainty, but as a possibility she might lose. Point 4. The woman who is relieved. It's crucial to acknowledge that not every woman will react this way. If she has clearly shown disinterest, ghosted you, friend, zoned you, or explicitly rejected your advances, stopping your texts will likely bring her relief, and that's okay. Continuing to pursue someone who has said no, even implicitly, can feel like a high-pressure sales pitch. When you stop, you are respecting her boundaries, and she will appreciate the graceful exit. This is a massive win for your integrity. If she ever changes her mind down the line, if she sees you successful, focused on your life, and moving on, she will remember that you were a man who knew when to walk away with dignity. Your final action will be one of respect, not desperation, which leaves a strong, positive, and confident impression. Point 5. Breaking the fantasy trap. This shift can be incredibly hard on your side. When you're interested in someone, it's natural to construct a beautiful, detailed fantasy. The perfect dates, the future, the family. The real danger is that you stop pursuing her and start pursuing the idea of her. You become attached to the potential, not the reality. The solution is radical honesty. You must ground yourself in reality. Ask the tough questions. Is she showing the same level of investment and enthusiasm that I am? If the answer is no, you are sacrificing your time and emotional energy to a one-sided future that simply doesn't exist. Stopping the text is the act of pulling yourself out of the fantasy and directing that energy back into your real life, your goals, and your personal growth. Point 6. The logic of matched effort. This brings us to the golden rule. Never let your emotions override your logic. Over-pursuing someone fueled by emotion is the definition of neediness, which is the #1 attraction killer. Your goal. Think of dating like a tennis match. If you keep serving the ball and she never returns it, you aren't playing a game. You're just getting a workout. It's exhausting and ineffective. If she texts you once a day, you text her once a day. If she sends you 2 sentences, you don't send her a novel. You keep the rally going, ensuring that both players are enjoying the interaction and contributing equally. This balanced approach removes the desperation and establishes a healthy foundation where mutual respect is required. 7. The long game. Relationships require maintenance. Finally, this principle isn't just for the beginning stages. It applies even in long-term relationships. People take each other for granted when there is no perceived risk of loss. The spark fades if you treat your partner as an assumed fixture rather than a valued teammate. 8. Maintaining a relationship is like maintaining a luxury car. You don't just drive it and forget it. It requires refueling, cleaning, and regular checkups. You must continue to date each other, communicate effectively, and maintain your independent lives. This ensures that you both remain interesting and that neither person becomes complacent. Conclusion. If you've stuck with me this far, you now know that stopping communication is a strategic, self-respecting move. If she's not giving you the green light, don't waste your life idling at a red light. Focus on the road ahead. The right person will meet you there with mutual effort. Remember to value your time, your energy, and the people who truly value you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.